guys, it's Jessie V. So last week I did a video about the creepiest Taco Bell in the world, and I asked you guys if you liked that sort of thing, and all of you loved it and wanted more, and I think the top requested video was for me to do one about a haunted Starbucks. So that is what today's video is going to be about. Are you excited? Because I am. When I was researching this topic, I was surprised to find that there's actually more than one haunted Starbucks in the world. So today I thought we would talk about a few of them. We'll start with the Starbucks in Hawaii that is said to have a lot of paranormal activity. There was an employee that actually quit working there because he couldn't take it anymore. He said that every single night at exactly 10:51 p.m., the music player would start skipping for 1 whole minute no matter what song it was playing. He would also see someone walking around the store that looked like an apparition. He described him as a tall man with black hair and khaki pants. And every single time, whoa, my hair. And every single time he'd walk over to talk to him, the guy would just turn a corner and disappear. So one day he decided to bring this up to another employee that worked there, and he was very surprised to hear that that employee had been seeing the same man as well. So they both decided to set up security cameras to try and catch the ghost, but at the very end of the day when they went to look at the footage, it was completely blank. There was nothing on it. So I thought that that was definitely kind of a creepy story to tell you guys. And then there's another Starbucks in New York that is said to be haunted by a little girl that only a few people have ever seen. One of those unlucky people was a delivery guy that arrived in the middle of the night, and as he walked through the door he saw a girl sitting on one of the stools, and she was staring right at him with this blank expression on her face. So he immediately dropped all the boxes and basically just ran right out of there. Other employees have heard her high-pitched scream, usually around closing time in the back rooms, and they have also seen items being thrown off the shelves as if this little girl was trying to get their attention. So we have a tall, creepy man ghost haunting one of the Starbucks in Hawaii, and now we have a little girl haunting one of the Starbucks in New York City. So let's move on to the third story here. In my research, I came across this very strange blog. It was a man who was writing about a haunted photograph that was hung up at one of the Starbucks in his area. His name is Stephen Leary, and these are his exact words. "A few times while drinking coffee in Starbucks, I've been struck by the odd feeling that something or someone was attempting to communicate with me, and that something or someone wasn't a fellow human being." So what he's talking about is this photograph that's hung on the wall. So I'm gonna show you the picture that he's talking about. He says it's trying to communicate with him. The photo seems to be a lush green coffee bean farm with 5 women wearing hats and carrying yellow baskets down the path. He says that this photo gives off a very strange vibe. Here are his exact words again. He says, "The photo doesn't pretend to be human. It pretends or appears, or perhaps I could even say it reveals itself to be a living entity of some sort." And he talks about how it gives off this feeling of danger, and he just can't figure out why. So just out of curiosity, when you guys look at this photo, do you get a strange vibe from it, or does it look completely normal to you? Because if I had just seen this photo hanging up at one of the Starbucks I go to, I probably would think nothing of it. But I don't know, I'm curious. Let me know down below. And the last Starbucks I'm going to talk about actually has video evidence of a ghost on their security cameras. So prepare yourselves. I'm actually not too sure where this Starbucks is located because it doesn't say, but one of the employees named Carl Moffat, I hope I'm saying his name right, maybe Moffat, he showed up to work at 6:30 a.m. to find that the grill had already been turned on, and this freaked him out because the night before when they closed the store, everything was turned off. So he couldn't understand why this happened, so he went and looked at the security footage, and this is what he found. Keep an eye for the shadow that like walks across the screen. It's so creepy. So yeah, I don't know about you guys, but that definitely looked like a ghost to me. But yeah, that's pretty much all of the Starbucks that I was able to find in my research that had sort of paranormal activity attached to them. If you guys know of any more, definitely let me know down below. And if you guys want me to continue this little mini series, please give this video a thumbs up because I have all kinds of like haunted Dairy Queens, pizza places, Subway, like there's all kinds of stuff I could talk about. So let me know if you guys like this sort of thing still. And yeah, I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and until next time, bye!